Hey, it's Jeremy. Welcome to my greenhouse. If you asked about how I made these vertical hydroponic grow towers here in the background, pretty simple. I thought I'd take a quick second to explain it. Some folks have asked, so it's actually fairly easy. It does require a few parts and a little bit of labor. Took a little bit of time actually waiting for glue to dry and that kind of stuff, but it's fairly easy. So turn around here and I'll explain. The towers themselves are 5-inch vinyl fence post material, so you can actually get that at any of your big box stores, your Lowe's, your Home Depots. Kind of look like this. Comes in 5 and 4-inch, but I chose to use the 5-inch so that I would have more room for plants. You'll also need the PVC vinyl fence cement. So I initially used this for to glue on the tops and bottoms as well. And so you'll see right here down at the bottom, and that turned out to leak fairly quickly. So I ended up sealing around all of the spouts as well as the bottom cap with just a high-end, what do you call it, caulking. So just to clear the best quality window, door, outdoor, that kind of thing. That way it's going to be very flexible and won't deteriorate really quickly. For the cups themselves, it's just 2-inch PVC cut at a 45, and the trick is to get it as close to the outer edge as possible, just leaving like 1/8 of an inch, so that way you have plenty of room for your plants to get into nutrient that's falling down from the top. I'll explain that here in just a second. So it's running, of course, the nutrient solutions down there, and it pumps on a timer for 30 seconds every 3 minutes, up to here to a T. And the T just basically lets the nutrient fall down. Let me show you just a second. Falls down into the top here, and you'll see that there are holes, if you can see that are cut, that allow the water to fall directly onto those locations, right? So one in the center of each spot. So water will just fall down. These cups, or you can get them on Amazon or at any hydroponic supply store. They're a 2-inch net pot is what they're called, and they are there's Hydroton clay pellets that hold all of the plants in place. These are bare root strawberries. They'll begin to grow hopefully really soon. Water will just fall down, and I failed to mention, what it's falling onto is this fence cap, inverted, and the edges all cut off so that it fits down inside. And then again, I just glued it in place with the glue, and then filled it with sealant all the way around the outside so that it wouldn't fall through, and then allows it to just kind of hit the center and spread out to all of those fairly evenly. Same thing is on the bottom, and again, that's where they didn't seal very well the first time. So what I did is I just put all the way around the inside of the cap first with a lot of the sealer, and then just squished it into place, and that seemed to do a good job of sealing the bottom. This is a 3/4-inch grommet. So I cut a 1-inch hole through with a 1-inch hole saw. A 3/4 grommet, which is about 3/4 is the outer dimension of 1/2-inch PVC. So this is 1/2-inch PVC tubing through a 3/4 grommet with a 1-inch hole. That's about perfect. And then they all, of course, drain out into the return line. The other thing that's interesting is it was a bit of a challenge to figure out how, but there is an elbow. I don't know if you can see that. There is an elbow on the inside. Where's the camera? There's an elbow. There we go. There is an elbow on the inside pointed down. So the way to get that on is to put the elbow onto another piece of PVC and put it down through this one and hold it in place while you shove this guy into it. And then, of course, you can just wiggle this one back off once you're done. And then you want it to angle down. That kind of creates a siphon, allows it to drain out more quickly. That's probably more complex than many folks. I did think about it too. This same design could easily be repurposed for soil. If you wanted to grow a bunch of strawberries in a small space, or bring it inside, or put it in a place where it would have more sun or that sort of thing, I would probably in that case use 3-inch PVC, and I would just fill the entire thing up full of dirt, including into the edges, and plant your stuff directly in there. So a lot of ways you could do it, but hopefully that makes sense. If you have questions, comment here and I'll respond, and hopefully this helps you out. Take care.